Geek Myths, a novel about life, love, and the pursuit of sonic screwdrivers. Available in paperback and Kindle edition from Amazon.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog Podcast. This is number 4 in the immediate reaction series to the Big Finish box set, the anniversary story. Relative Time is number 4, and it's got Jenny and the Fifth Doctor, in real life father and daughter. Now, this has been one of those not very well kept secrets. I'm sure it was actually mentioned by Peter Davison ages ago, and everyone just went, well, yeah. Now, cards on the table as always. I was never a huge fan of the character of Jenny. Not at all. Just not for me. Didn't really enjoy her original story. I approached her first box set with a lot of trepidation and was startled to discover it was great. It was the beginning of the period that I'd like to call the what do I know period, where you get to experience something that you think, oh, it's all going to be rubbish, and then it's it's so good, because you know what, it is good. So, what's this one about? Well, tell you what, here's the synopsis. 4. Relative Time by Matt Fitton. Disaster strikes inside the Time Vortex, and the Fifth Doctor is thrown together with someone from his future, someone claiming to be his daughter. Kleptomaniac Time Lord, the 9, believes it's his chance to steal something huge, but Jenny just wants her dad to believe in her. You've got the Fifth Doctor, you've got Jenny. Yeah, they're great. But what else have you got? You've got the 9. The 9, Big Finish's own stunning serial psychopath killer Time Lord invention, the 9. And he's just a character who's turning up. For those of you who don't know, and God help you for not knowing this, for I am bad fan and will judge you. Bad fan. Yeah, that's what we need. We need a thing. Anyway, obviously I'm all over the place, but anyway. The 9, also known as the 11, you can see where we're going, is a Time Lord who's got regeneration issues. All of the other personalities that have ever existed in his previous timeline are present as extra voices. Some of them are psychopaths. The 8 is actually the nice one. But all the rest of them are basically just after nice, shiny things. And they are all basically the same person, but they're all different, just like the Doctor, just like every other Time Lord. And they're all terrifying. He has an immortal companion, and in this story, this is their origin story. Oh, so nice. These are ambassadors, you're spoiling us. And of course, there's this massive thing with vortisaurs. There's a big ship in the vortex. But you know what? The highlight of this episode is where the Fifth Doctor is trying to get Jenny to drive properly. Because as a father of a daughter, you just know that that was based on real events. And that just felt so realistic. Absolutely terrifyingly realistic. Yeah? Yeah. I loved this story. Yes, it didn't have the emotional depth of the Joe story, but you know what? What's going to? There's going to be very few bits of the Big Finish range that are going to touch you on that kind of level. This was just a nice, lovely, jaunt, a great little story. And if this had been part of a Jenny box set, you would have been kind of, yeah, that works. In fact, if there was a Jenny box set where she gets to meet various bits of the Doctor's timeline with different of the actors, that would have been fine. But of course, you've got the family connection going on. It's storming. And possibly the stealer of this, well, it's got to be the 9. There's just such great performances all around. Ronnie Ancona's in this. Oh, it's just great. Look, if you want anything other than me just being enthusiastic after I've just heard a Big Finish, I'm sorry. Have you heard a Tin Dog podcast before? Look, I'm loving this box set. I've got 2 stories left. 2. Yeah, 2. Which means we've probably got the 6th Doctor and then the 4th Doctor. Or the 4th Doctor and all of the Doctors together, because a multi-Doctor story is the best way to celebrate. It's like Christmas all at once. I wonder who else from Big Finish's vaults are going to be revealed to us. Oh, I'm just having such a nice time on such a rubbish day. Back to driving and back to listening. Be seeing you.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Legacy of Time.
I don't believe it. Ah, there you are. What kept you? Cocktails?
Ah, this should be interesting.
Doctor! Hey, Doctor! Who are these strange shouting women?
Archaeologists.
Brilliant. When can we have an adventure?
It's already started.
Whoa, Alison, good work! We've had a bit more experience since the last time you met us. We can handle ourselves these days. I can tell.
You must have activated his jetpack!
It'll take him time to get it under control.
I need to link the holes and then pass physically through the breach you arrived through.
That sounds too simple.
Oh, it's simple enough.
I'll have a couple of men help set up a...
Kate, watch out!
No, Joe! Get back! No, 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 no!
Wow! I've never seen a TARDIS appear like that before.
Not many have. I need to get your ship on the same wavelength as mine. Do you mind?
I'm Jenny. Did I say that already?
Hello, Jenny. I'm the Doctor.
What?
What is happening out there? Things live in the vortex.
Vortisaurs. And no, they're usually much warier. I suggest you call a halt to abandoning ship.
The Multihaven and Cybermen in Singapore!
I'm in the eye of the storm! The time storm! Wish me luck!
Good luck! You're not from 1751. You have no right to be here either.
Release your prisoner and leave.
You think you can threaten us?
Oh, yes. You're outnumbered.
And outgunned.
But surely she cannot be the Doctor. Listen, the next time you need a favour, ask someone else.
I have no idea who you are, and I haven't asked you to do anything.
Time travel does my head in. Come on, we haven't got all day.
Navigational coordinates reprogrammed. Dimensional stabilizers engaged.
Temporal buffers online.
We're clear for vortex access.
Power levels at maximum.
Force fields up.
Dematerialize! Now!
Dematerializing!
Big Finish. We love stories.
On Saturday the 31st of August 2019, Hooverville returns. The Derby Quad brings us the best Little Doctor Who convention in the world. Guests announced so far include Andrew Smith, Ingrid Oliver, Osgood, Sophia Miles, Madame Pompadour, the girl in the fireplace, Nabil Shaban, who played Syl, Christopher Ryan, Lord Kiv in Mind Warp, and General Stahl in the Sontaran Stratagem, Edward Russell, former Doctor Who brand manager, Rob Ritchie, 3D animator on the Macra Terror, Keith Barnfather from Real Time Pictures, Chris Chapman, Doctor Who VAM producer, James Burgess, model maker on Mission to the Own remake, and there are sponsored guests including Michael E. Bride, director, and Simon Fisher Becker, who played Dorian Maltavar. There are still guests to be announced, and some of them are pretty impressive. So get yourself over to the Derby Quad website and book yourself a ticket for Saturday the 31st of August 2019. See you there. That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.